Boys, we got a fun video today. So I was inspired. Maybe that's the wrong word, but I was inspired by Menace's video where he kind of showed some of his eBay purchases from 21, 22. When Metazoo. So if you guys don't know, if you guys live under a rock, when Metazoo launched, it just went straight to the moon. I mean, people went freaking nuts. So I wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that I bought, and thankfully I didn't buy too much, but I want to show you guys some of the Rudy stuff that I bought, and just read some of the language, and it just didn't age well. We'll say that. So this is Rudy's. So I used to be a patron, and this is kind of his format. So he kind of has sales, and he gives you like a 24-hour notice. So basically, what he does is he hypes you up, and then really just, I don't know. It's smart what he does, but it's kind of distasteful maybe. Anyway, he hypes up the sales, and then it's like, oh my god, it's gonna sell out, and oh my god, buy. Anyway, so the premier first edition Metazoo promotional kit will be offered. Extremely labor intensive. Each kit includes all this amazing stuff. So this was for the first edition. And then let me show you, I'll show you guys one more. Let me see if you guys can see on my whatnot stuff. When was Nightfall? Oh my god. The Metazoo interview. Mike Waddell is coming to Florida and I was spending a day with him. Oh, this is so funny. Wow, this stuff aged so badly. Holy crap. Okay. So this is the Nightfall kit. Yeah. So it was $800 for the Nightfall kit. So this is the one that the first edition kit, if you bought, you could have sold and tripled your money. The Nightfall kit, it was pretty pricey. Yeah, this is the infamous. I think it was actually $5,800, the actual sale. But yeah, if you bought this, oh man, you got hosed bad. Yeah. Are you willing to overpay to lock in more product? Man, this stuff, oh man, it aged so poorly. Okay. Enough of these emails. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys. This is going to look funny for a second. But this is, so I went through and I don't know when I did this, maybe 2022, 2023, maybe. I was making spreadsheets for my Metazoo stuff, and I was trying to calculate how much I spent. So this is the first thing I bought from Metazoo. It was that July 29th email you guys saw. So the first Metazoo I bought was July 29th. I paid $4.90 for it, so that's the price on the bottom. And at the time, whenever I made this text file, I'm not sure, it was worth around $1,400. And obviously, yes, I wish I sold, but I never sold. I kept almost all of this stuff. So I still have all these original boxes in like a special spot. But yeah, so you paid $4.90. You got 2 first edition booster boxes. At the time, whenever I checked, these were, I guess they were worth $4.50 each. So basically, I was just going through and estimating how much I paid for each item. So that's why it looks kind of funny. But basically, this the bottom number. I paid $4.90. So you got 2 first edition boxes. You got 2 theme decks. You got a spell book. You got a blister pack, a release event deck, a promo card, a Rudy promo, and a playmat. So you actually did get a lot of stuff, and these were very fun. I'm not saying they weren't fun. I'm just saying they were bad value long term, and they aged very poorly. But yeah, so $4.90 for all of this today. These are still worth a decent amount. So $300. $350. So actually, on this particular kit, it was not priced that badly. This is worth about $350 maybe if you're lucky in today's market. So let's look at the Nightfall kit. I think the Nightfall kit was the worst one. So I paid about $800 for this Nightfall kit. So you got 1 Nightfall booster box, you got 1 spell book, release event deck, blister pack, spoiler packs, and promo cards. So what? 50 if you're lucky. Those spellbooks are terrible, right? 65, 70, 80, maybe $100. So yeah, I bet I bet I lost about $700 on this. So yeah. So far I've spent 1,300 on Metazoo, just from showing you those two. So then number 3, I think. Oh, so the third one was second edition. So what did I buy? Oh, this wasn't too bad. So I spent. Well, I spent 450 on this. So I got 2 booster boxes, 2 spell books. Yeah, I lost about $400 on this. Holy crap! Yeah. So yeah, we lost a lot of money, boys. What was the 4th one? Okay, so Wilderness. I spent 500. Oh man, I spent a lot of money on these, boys. So 2 Wilderness booster boxes. Those are worth $20, maybe $40, 50. I lost about $400 on this, probably more than that. So yeah, about every sale, I lost like at least $400. UFO. Oh man, 390. So these UFO booster boxes are worth $6. You call it 10. Fuck it. $20. Fuck it. $30. Yeah, I lost about $350 on these. Ouch, man. Okay, so then Seance was the last one I bought. So I spent $390. Okay, so it's the same price as UFO. Yeah, I mean, these booster boxes were $10. $20, call it $30. 40, maybe $60. So yeah, lost about $330 on these. Someone in the comments add up all these losses. Yeah, I think I've. So what? 500, 800, so 1,300. Yeah, 1,500. Call it 1,500. Call it 2,000. 24, 28. So I spent about $2,800. And luckily I didn't buy any more. So this was just from the kits. I spent about $2,800. I did sell a few things. I sold some of the Rudy cards, and I sold some of like the random stuff. But yeah, I mean, you're looking at a $2,800 loss. So luckily I didn't buy anything else other than that. All I did was buy the Rudy kits, and yeah, I got hosed. But I will say I did. There was one Rudy kit. Maybe let me see if I can find it real quick. There was one Rudy kit where I made a bunch of money. Well, I haven't sold anything, so you could lose it. I want to see if I can find it. It's really fun to go through and look at these, and see what some things did age well. So it's not like everything aged poorly. Yeah. So the 6.9 anniversary box. So I bought this and then did this exchange offer. Okay, so he oversold by 93 patrons. Oof. I bet if you picked any of these, you got pounded. Oh my god, you could swap it for 12 Metazoo boxes. That's so $50 a box. Which is funny, like this was a steal at the time. That's why he's advertising it. He's advertising this as like a steal. $50 a box. Okay, but I do want to brag. I'm kind of genius. I picked the Pokemon box. So for $600, I got all of these boxes. And they are worth a lot more than that. A single Evolving Skies box is worth double that. So what else could you have gotten? Yeah, that's not even a great deal. Yeah, I bet almost all of these was a bad swap, except the Pokemon swap. Oh, you got a Crew first edition booster box. That's not bad. Okay. Well, thank you guys for going down memory lane with me. Yeah, what a crazy world, man. Yep. So you're looking at a big idiot spent $2,800 on Metazoo when it launched. Ouch, boys. Well, see you later.